Hello, this is Olivier. Well, I'm behind my screen. I don't have to worry about this virus. And that's what you should be doing because it's work at home time and there's plenty of low hanging fruit, if you see what I mean. There are ways to make money on the stock market. Look at this drop here today. This is a simplistic Renko chart, okay? The idea is to simplify what is a very complex chart into simple elements, and I go through Renko and how it works and all that, and it's in my programs. And this is a tiny little account that I'm launching again today because the last one I did about 3 months ago, and I was really short the euro, and that really worked out for me. The last 2 weeks they brought it back up. Those bleeps. I mean, this is typical what they do. Look at that. They brought up the euro for 2 weeks for no reason. I mean, the whole of Europe, has got problems, and as you know, why would the euro go up? And yesterday, kaboom, 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 kaboom. Okay, so I got a little account here. Got one position making $15, another four and a half. This is for entry level, and that's what I'm trying to tell people. I'm an institutional broker, so you have an institutional broker with about 20 years experience as a director in top banks, MBA, helping you out here, and that's what I love to do. I'm launching this new signal. Okay, now it's going to be using a lot of my programs. If you like them, you can buy them, and I use basically artificial intelligence. Now, these are programs that learn, as you can see here. Here's on 1 minute. I call them, well, I've got the BBSO tachyon. You can see here, I've made it optimize. It optimizes every hour, self-optimization. It's going to pick points for me, okay? That's every one of my entries are done by my robots. And I do some exits because, for instance, if I have $14 here, I might just go, well, this is good. Let's take $14, I mean, why not? I can buy a lot of things, some bread, whatever. I mean, you can't, if you try and be rich overnight, it's not going to work for you. This is a long grind. And, I've been trading since I was 16. So it's a long grind. And you take whatever God gives you. It's there. There's another $4 here. Look, well, wait a bit. So anyway, I want to show you that. But what I'm launching now, right this very minute, right now. I've just launched it, okay? And you can see it's got 13,000% margin, okay? Not a danger in these markets. I've put $300 on it, okay? And we've already made, I mean, this is like literally 15 minutes. You got to have a little bit of a float because there's a €5 float right now. I don't think that's too much. Here it is. I've called it a black box lava flow, AI. And well, there you go. We're up 3%. And this is, if you look at this timestamp, this is literally 15 minutes. Okay. Just a few trades I've done. And so basically, for those of you who want entry level, it's not too complicated. You go to this page, there's lots of explanations on how to use a signal. Okay, this is a copy trade signal. So basically, you pay $35 a month. Okay, you cancel at any time, and it just copies my trade. So all you have to do is open an MT4 account. Okay, now this is MT4 MQL5. This is the biggest platform in the world. Okay, it's huge. So I'm a certified seller here. It's not easy to do. I have 5,000 points on there, which is quite up. You have my whole profile. You can click on my profile. See what I've done? But basically, all you have to do, there you go, 5,000 ranking points, which is really good. Okay, which means I've done the work. So you can see here my black box lava flow is out, plus some of my videos. I have about 200 videos on YouTube. Okay, been around for a while. I've sold some robots that have been number one uh, 4 times to be exact. So I've been around for a while. I've been around 5, 6 years on MT4. No complaints. This is not a fraud. This is not something you're buying from a site, any site. This is MT4 where you have to be a registered, um, you have to be a registered seller, a registered signal giver. Uh, so you can do anything you want. Those of you that are already in the, already in here can use larger accounts just because the signals are 30 $300 doesn't mean you can't put $10,000 in there. You can put less than 30. Everything's explained. So I'm not going to give you advice on, which broker to use. I use IC Markets. I haven't really put a link, so I'm making no money. I have nothing to do with them. But I think ECN is the best way to go because ECN uses large money pools. So you tag along with Goldman Sachs and people like that, and it's become the biggest broker in the world. So I do recommend. I've had really no problems with them. There are lots of other brokers you can choose. That's up to you. But just make sure they have MT4. You put up the MT4 platform. That can take very little time. You fund your account. You can do that with a credit card for $300, $20, whatever the minimum is. And just go to click to this page here, Olivier Nomblo, copy for 35, follow the instructions, and you're off and going. And I'm telling you, this is an exciting moment. This is a Warren Buffett moment. Like when he came out during 2008, and we're starting to see those kind of drops. And he said you got to buy the U.S. stock market. Well, the Dow Jones was down about 5,000 right now. It couldn't get anybody to come in. I mean, people wanted to short the market. It was crazy. People were calling me, "I want to short the market now." I said, this is madness, madness, madness. And where was the Dow Jones? 28,000. Okay, it's dropping now quite a lot, but it's still, we've had 11 years of the market going up. I'm not in the market. So I'm using basically currencies, and I'm using basically the quite high leverage, 500 to 1. So, and I'm also just basically doing dollar euro, dollar euro, dollar euro. Okay. So sometimes I'll use other currencies if my AI decides I have a fine best uh, finds me some better pairs, but I'm really comfortable with Europe versus the US. And it's actually the least volatile of the markets right now. You can make some good money pretty quickly, and it's less volatile. So anyway, this is a quick video to tell you about my black box lava flow AI. As I promised, I'm launching a recovery signal. Coronavirus, what do you call it? The COVID-19 recovery, because it will recover. And stay at home, keep out of trouble, wash your hands, as they say. I mean, I live isolated in Normandy, so I'm not I'm a lone wolf, so I don't go to lots of gatherings. So hopefully I won't get in trouble. You don't want to catch this thing if you can. And this is ideal. Come on, what's ideal right now? Who's doing well? Certainly not hotels or boats or who's doing well. It's the internet. The internet's working well. So people are subscribing to Netflix. I hope so. It's a great company. And this is a great time for you to learn trading. So go to MT4. It's called MQL5. There's the new one, MQL5. Okay. Language, which is having trouble taking off because most people are on the MQL4. I'm an expert in MQL4. I do trades with my with my product, which you can buy. That gives you the whole package. Basically, I have tens of programs and AIs and things I can, well, AIs I'm not really selling, as they say. If you have a good product, why would you sell it? Well, I don't sell my AIs, but I do sell myself optimizing learning programs, which I use constantly. Um, they're all on my templates. Even the first one I ever put out, which was the black box, works extremely well. So I have plenty of things I can give you. If you, the idea is you just buy the BBSO Tachyon, um, and you get a package. You get me on WhatsApp. You get a professional with an MBA. None of this startup stuff. All these people that become gurus in startup, and I learned when I was in Iraq, being bombed. I took out my computer and learned trading. Okay, yeah, maybe it works, but some of us went to university for 7 years. So people are telling me not to put my CV up. Well, I'm very proud of what I've done. I did a lot of work. I got in the top banks where most people can't even get through the lobby. Credit Suisse, try and get a job at Credit Suisse. Good luck. Well, I was there and I was a director. I was there 9 years, which is, presidential term. So, and I left of my own accord because I got a better job at, better offer for Deutsche Bank. And then I said, time for me, start my own company. So I did. And I've been living off my trading for a long time. The only trouble I've ever had was 2008, but then I put more capital in. As long as you put a little bit of capital, the idea is like a signal like this, you put a little bit every month. Everybody has $150 somewhere, 200. Why put it all at once? Crazy. I mean, imagine if you, like me, have put a little bit in the Dow Jones for 30 years. Imagine what your average will be. Well, I can tell you what the average is, about 25 to 30% a year. So you buy the Dow Jones when it's at 5,000, you buy it at 25,000, you buy it at 28. You just buy a little bit every month. Same thing with a well-run signal. I mean, you could put 300 and see what happens. Last time, in 3 months, I was up 500%. So, I took it out. Well, good thing, and I went and spent it. So now I'm starting another one at 300. This is my public ones. Try it. We're at 12 minutes here, so I'm going to stop this video. But the new black box lava flow AI, link below. Good luck. It's a recovery. Buy in the dips. And the saying is, buy when there's blood on the streets. Obviously, that was done a long time ago, revolution time and all that. But you see blood on the streets, you buy. When things are going down, everybody's going crazy. This is the time to get into something. This is a very exciting moment. Okay? All right. Good luck. Bye. Hope I see some of you.